because it was some disturbing news that was brought to me and stuff. And we live in a world where it's a lot of negativity, and it's sad. Hey Gia. Hey Chronicles. Hey Colin. How's everybody doing? Hey blessed one. I know I did not come on here without my glasses. Knowing I'm blind. Whew. How's everybody doing tonight, today, whatever? It is what it is. It is what it is. Let me get up for a second. I have to put the camera back. I forgot my glasses. Here we go. I'm always afraid of busting this light. See, I do got clothes on, just in case you didn't think I had them. This camera's up low. So how's everybody doing? Once again, it's too high. Now it's too low. Me and this camera always fighting. Let me see. Lord Jesus. It's funny because everywhere I move it seems like it always moves the opposite of where I wanted to go. Anywhere I want to take it, it goes with it. It's weird because you would think that if I put the camera like here on me, it would be faced on me. But it's not exactly doing that. It's kind of doing what it want to do, which is weird. And y'all know I have trust issues. The first thing I'm thinking is somebody's out to get me. Let me see if I put the camera over this one. Let's see what happens now. Okay, this is what it is. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Did you want to come on January? If anybody want to come on, let me know. Who is transitioning? Hey Nova, hey Chronicles, January, Collins. How's everybody doing today? Is Nova, that's why Raven says carry your bags home. Exactly. I wanted to talk about this because for some reason, I don't know, like I have a lot of people talk behind the scenes and I don't like putting people on blast. So I'll take the L, or should I say I'll be the guinea pig. I'll be the guinea pig as far as, speaking up about this issue. Now, some people are going to agree with me, some people will not. Some people are going to hear the message, some people will not hear the message. Maybe I'm just too close. I don't know what to do. Some people hear the message, some people won't. Let me see with the camera. Okay, so this way. This shows this way. Oh, well, whatever. Hey, Rashawn. Okay, this is the thing I want to talk to you about. How's everybody doing tonight? I think I got on here, what is it? 10:03. Everybody go get the Jesus juice. Because it's going to be a bumpy ride. If you want to come on January, let me know. I think it just hit up. If you want to come on January, let me know. So this is the thing about detransitioning. There are a lot of times when you transition, you're going to be met with obstacles and a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not going to say people need to do things my way because you have to do what works for you. That's one thing I always say. I don't want to tell your story. I want you to tell your own story. I don't want any person saying, well, you should do this and this and that, because you know what works for you, and you also know what don't work for you. Now, when I say this, when you transition, that means you know you're stepping into a different area, a different body, a different world, and there's going to be challenges. There are going to be people that's going to celebrate you and stab you in the back. There will be people that will celebrate you and help you. There will be people that's going to, help you go through life a lot more better. There'll be people in your life that's going to try to make things worse for you. Okay, no problem, Jamie. So the thing is, once you transition, if you're passable or not passable, or the case may be, you have to be strong within yourself. You have to be strong within yourself. You have to be strong within yourself because it's going to be met with challenges. And I know I've talked to other people behind the scenes of even at the transition, I feel better, and that's fine. But the thing is, if you was gay before you transition, where are you going to go? Because even though you may take everything off, you still want to be you. To me, when I think of detransitioning, I'm thinking maybe, there's a lot of avenues of detransition, just remain gay. I don't even know what that even means anymore because a lot of gay men are dressed up like girls and a lot of gay men are wearing clothes like girls. The only thing they ain't got, a lot of gay men that got makeup on, eyelashes, lipstick, they live as men. So it is a lot to deal with if you are trying to live as a two-spirit woman. Now, when you do this, you're going to be met with obstacles. You're going to be met with people that have a problem with who you are. And a lot of times I feel like, in my personal opinion, when y'all detransition, y'all feel as though society is going to accept you once you do what they say do. Now, if you start listening to society, do your research on what society does. Do society take care of their women? No, you got women saying protect women. You got women getting beat up. You got women being beat. You got men that don't look out for other men. They killing them. They murder them. Now, remind you, we're talking about straight world. We're talking about they want you to be like them. You got women that's having abortions, killing their children, tricking men, having babies saying that it's theirs, that it's not. You got men out here making a whole bunch of families, leaving the family that he got and creating a whole new family and blocking, never seeing his children again. These are the people that want you to join their tribe. Most of these people, if they were so strong within their truth, why are they in prison? So why are you in prison if everything was so great the way you need to move? Because you shouldn't be fighting against anybody because they move like you move and you move like they move. So it should be like a handshake to each other. I love you, you love me. But that's not the case. Because we got a lot of hypocrites running through this world. And I realize a lot when it comes down to this, when you stand within your truth, there's going to be a problem within anything you do. If you are a successful woman, they're going to say you got that spot because you slept your way to the top. If you're a successful Black woman, they're going to think that you slept your way to the top and also you got some type of ring going around the side. If you're a Black man that's successful, they feel as though you sold drugs, They don't understand how you got that. They feel as though since you're a black man, you have your own business. It must be something that you don't, we don't know. You must be selling drugs. Even though you have man went to college, got your degrees, but for some reason, the fact that you wore that skin, it was something you was doing to make you be successful as a black man. Remind you, we're talking about straight people. They can't get it right. They can't get it right. But they will look for the weakest link. They will try to work on your spirit. They will try to see if they can break you. And unfortunately, this is what they do to everybody. Now you may feel as though it's you may feel as though it's personal, to just attack, but these people attack everybody. They attack everybody. You got mothers throw their own daughters on the street, don't even care. These are the people that's telling you to be like them. So my thing is, then let's not go with the church, but let's go with the church. And let me have a little drink of this. The church people, the Bible swinging whores. Let's talk about the church people. That most little boys' sexual first experiences with the preacher. So how was the little boy's sexual first experiences with the preacher? Not saying all preachers, but a lot of times men's first experience as young men has been with the preacher, who sit back on that pool and say, God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, but he's Steve. And he's sleeping with Adam in the audience, in the congregation, and got sister up. He is helping her son be a better man, and her son is in the bed having sex with pastor. So let's talk about all that. If y'all don't believe me, Dominique Jackson got a whole thing on YouTube how the pastor molested her, allegedly. My thing is this: be true to you. Don't ever let nobody knock off your truth. This world is evil and they're hypocrites. There are so many hypocrites in this world. Say as I do, don't do as I do. They're hypocrites. That's why if you're a two-spirit woman or a two-spirit man, God aligned you the way you are. You're an angel within yourself because you stand in your truth and you're a leader. When you're a leader, you're going to be challenged. Obama, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey, you're going to be challenged. This is what happens when you're a leader. They're going to try to find everything they can to break you. Any celebrity that got to where they got to, they have to have somebody trying to break them, somebody trying to break them down. And sometimes it's the same people that they mesh with. A lot of times people detransition because people got in your head. When you start listening to negative thoughts, it can grow and manifest into a food that's in your head. Now let's start from that part. Now, let's just say this. You detransition. Like I had enough. I'm going back to being what I was, whether it was a man or a woman. And like I said before, this is just my opinion. Because some people detransition, they move forward. But I tell you one thing. Even though they detransition, I guarantee you this, they still think about what they did. You can leave everybody, but you can't leave yourself. So let's just say you detransition and stuff as, you transition from a woman back to being, I guess, a guy, whatever case may be. Or you transition to be a gay man, because if you transition to be a gay man, they still ain't gonna like you. They definitely gonna like you because you're gay. To me, if you transition, you're supposed to transition back to being to a woman. If you're a man, you should transition back to being with a woman. In my opinion, if you're a woman, you should transition back to being with a man. In my opinion. Because people will teach you how to hate you. And if they teach you good enough, they can walk away because now you're hating yourself. You have to be careful of the information that you download into your system because everybody who smiles in your face and say, I love you, don't love you. It's love you in reverse, but for some reason they're not saying the real thing. Instead of them saying, I hate you, they're using the word I love you to pull you in to get information to destroy you. Be careful. Every friend is not your friend. So here it is, you detransition. Okay, you wearing boy clothes. And like I said before, if it works for you, it's fine. I just want to give you what you're stepping into. You detransition. You wake up the next day, you putting boy clothes on. People are still gonna look at you funny. People are still gonna think you kind of fruity. People are still gonna think something wrong with you. They always gonna call you gay. They always have a problem with you no matter what you do. So you transition to get away from that, but now you're still back with it. Because for some reason, it just don't seem to be good enough no matter what you do. And the reason why it's not good enough is because you gave up on you. You gave up on you. You gave up on the reason why you was here. You gave up on why your tribe. You gave up why you was alive. You gave up on you. And now you can't understand why you gave up on you. Other people coming for you. And at the end of the day, you did what they said they wanted you to do. But here it is, you did it. Yet still they're still coming for you because you gave up on you. But if you were strong, none of this stuff would have ever happened to you. Go ahead, Jai. None of this stuff will ever happen to you. You have to be selfish. You have to love yourself. Even days you don't even love yourself, find a way to love yourself. If you got to tune everything out and play nothing but gospels, positive music, only pull positive energy, monitor what you watch, if it's fighting, if it's jail, everything negative, you can't download that. You gotta look at download positivity. Raven, I've been watching you for years. I have been a great inspiration to me. I see the light in you. One day God will bless me, and when He does too, bless. Oh, thank you, Michaela. But that's the thing about it. I want y'all to keep remaining. This world has a problem with everybody. So I know sometimes y'all think it's just you. They don't like nobody. Nobody. That's why you separate yourself from them. Excuse me. I bought some earphones today. Listen, people talk about me like a dog. I watch people find out about me and stop speaking to me. I'm going to say this again. I watch people find out about me and stop speaking to me. And do I approach them and say, I understand. I thought we were cool. Why are you not speaking to me anymore? I really like you as a person. I don't say that. Know what I say? I say, thank you, Jesus, because you let me know this person wasn't for me. So now I don't even have to avoid them because they ain't speaking to me. I can walk straight on them. Because I'm going to tell you something. There are about 1 billion people that have no problem with you. Now, you may have a small handful of people that have a problem with you, but there'll be 1 billion that don't. There'll be 1 billion that support. Trust and believe. Don't make your eyes stay focused on something that's not going nowhere in life. A lot of these people ain't going nowhere but in the ground or the jail or to the liquor store, on the street, leaning, getting high, trying to sleep in somebody's house, eat somebody's food. They ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. But baby, if they see that light shining you, they got a problem. They're looking at that light. And now they're going to say things and say they can get into your head. Because if I can get into your head to break you, I'm going to see what I'm going to say. That's why you have to be fully nourished within your spirit. You don't have to answer to anybody in this world. It is okay to walk away. First of all, like I said before, you can't build me when I see you broken. If you're broken, how can you build me? You ain't nourishing my body. Oh, well, you can't be that way. God made Adam and Eve. How do you know He made Adam and Eve and not Adam and Steve? Y'all still worshiping the picture of somebody that's not even Jesus. That guy in the picture is not even. Let me see if I can get this story up about this guy in this picture, because I made sure I kept it. Let me see if I can find it, because I'm sure gonna play it so y'all can hear it, so y'all can learn a little something today if I can get it up. Let me see if I can find it, because people do research on stuff. When you call people out, people do research to try to find out if you're truthfully true with what you say. Even though a lot of stuff I try to post is not really going up. But I'm going to see if I could bring this up, if it ain't been deleted. I must have deleted it. But the thing about it within this world, we live in a world full of hypocrites, packed with hypocrites. That's why the download lifestyle is so big. The download lifestyle is bigger than the LGBT. And why is that? I can't find it. I know what this is. Now this is something else. I wish I could find it. I just got other stuff up here. I don't even see it. But be mindful of everything around you. Protect your spirit. I tell y'all this all the time. Because if you are an empath, that means you feel everything. And if you feel everything, that means that things are going to bother you because you're going to pick up on energies.
This word for word so you don't have to. This information is very researchable. Between 1502 and 1503, Caesar Borgia hired Leonardo da Vinci to be
It's been cut. Ain't that something? Oh, keep watching.
an architect and engineer, in which him and Leonardo da Vinci became intimate lovers in a homosexual relationship. Expressing his love for Caesar, Leonardo painted pictures of him. Caesar's father, Rodrigo Borgia, who later became Pope Alexander VI, under the authority of the Catholic Church elite, had his son's picture up as Jesus Christ in the Western world, and ordered every picture of the Black Jesus destroyed. Caesar also had relations with his own sister Lucrezia, and killed his own brother Giovanni in 1497. And this is the man whom the Catholic Church gave them consent to allow his picture to be put up, and to be portrayed as Jesus Christ.
This is what I'm saying. This is the world we live in. This is the world we live in. Now, the picture that they're praising to is even more bigger than that. But for some reason, it's a lot more video that didn't download. But it's way bigger than that. It's way bigger than that. And she actually posts, I'm going to look at that thing. If I could go to her page. And that's the thing about it. This is the world we're living in. Raven, I need that encouragement talk from you. I had so much. The thing about it is just this world, baby. When I tell you, this world will destroy you. I tell y'all this over and over and over again. Protect your spirit. When I say protect your spirit, stay away from these people because there's a lot of birds. I told you on my channel, all I promote is leaders. I want you to remain and stand in your truth. I want you to keep people out, people behind the scenes. Y'all know how to reach me. I will talk to y'all. I talk to a lot of y'all behind the scenes. I tell you over and over and over, protect your spirit. Everything ain't good for you. We're in a world full of things that's happening to people and everybody act like ain't nothing happening. We're all laying around waiting for we all waiting for the big ball to drop. We're all in the house going, okay, we're in the pandemic. When is the thing really going to blow up? What are we waiting for? We're all in the house just waiting. We all in like a nuclear war. We're just waiting. We don't know what's going to happen. We just got masks on our faces. We're like, what's going to happen to us? What's going to happen to us? Remind you. If straight people got it so together, why are we in masses? If straight people got it so right, why are we mad? This is the thing about one thing about this what I do now. If you are a person that's positive, they are going to try to tear you down. If you're a person that is negative, baby, they're going to celebrate you, destroy. But the same breath, they don't want their mama to be destroyed while you're destroying other people. Now, if you destroy their mama or their sister or their little baby, oh, they got a problem with you now. See, I don't mind you destroying people, just don't touch my people. But when, just like when the firstborn will be dead with Moses, see, it always changes when it hits close to home. It always changes when it's your child. Um, it's already in the app name. How do I join? I keep forgetting. I'm gonna invite you now. I invited you. But you know what? I don't know if I want you to. Well, then again, you're already out there. I was gonna say I don't want you to share your face. But if you come on here, do not give your location. Do not give nothing. I already accepted you. All you got to do is go into your invite. I accepted you already. Go in your invite. It should be saying broadcast permission. I invited you. Just go click the invite button. It'll say join broadcast. Okay, yeah. Thank you, buddy. I mean, January. It says join broadcast, Jai. It's a red link. Thank you, January. Everybody say hello to January Flowers. She has a link. Please donate to her channel. She needs money for a computer. Help those who help you. January, could you put your flower link down? I mean your app. Do you see it? Janaya. It's a you have to go. It said joins the broadcast. Oof. Love often donation. I know that's right. Please donate to January. She's trying to get a computer. She's working on movies and short films and stuff. Okay, I subscribe to his channel. Look at the bottom. Look at the bottom. It says join board broadcast. Look at the bottom. It says join board broadcast. Look inside the live chats on the thing. Do you see the live chats on the live chats? Go there, Jahai. I think it's on. It says broadcast studio. Go to the live chats. It should be at the bottom. It says join. I see it here. It says 39 live chats. It says down at the bottom. It says join broadcast. Let me try to invite her again. Do you see it, Diane? Click on join. You see the red button? Wait a minute. Hey Vanessa. I'm trying to wait a minute. You you see this right here? It says join broadcast. Just hit that, okay? It's inside of here, okay? You see this right here? It says I'm still waiting. Hey Deshawn, how are you, sweetie? Okay, she just saw it. Okay, let's see what happens. She should be coming in. It's on the live chat line, which is weird. This is a broadcast safe and appropriate for public. It's definitely appropriate for public. My hair probably look a mess up. Okay, hopefully you join it. I invited you. You, Deshawn. What time is it? I'm hungry. It's 10:30. Uh-oh, we good. Here we go. Yay! Here she comes. She's a runner. She's a track star. She run away when it gets hard. Yeah, thank you, January. You know, I did it over again. Okay, here she comes. Here's January. Hey, boo. What's up? Can you hear me? Guess not. Okay, she came on. She left. Guess she has to put something on. Hey, Miss Hope. What's up, Mama? I would like to try. You want to try again, Hope? Okay, let's go. I invited you, Hope. Let's see what happens. I'm drinking my Jesus juice. I had to change my hair, y'all. My them lace front wigs hurt my head. Now Nova, I wouldn't mind you joining, but I'm gonna tell you something, girl. We'll talk about it behind the scenes, girl. I don't mind you joining, but you be too distracted. You do a lot of things, and I need people to be focused, and I don't need a whole bunch of stuff going on. So we will talk about behind the scenes. Okay, so I'm waiting. I already invited you, Hope. Okay, Nova, I'll give you a shot. Don't disappoint me, honey. I invited you. I'm Nova. I'm waiting for this girl to show up. I'm waiting for two girls. It's Hope. Hope should be here. Hope should be here, and Jahaya. I don't even know where she at. Anyway, so I just keep on talking y'all until they come. So my thing is this, like I said before, you have to be strong within your truth. You can't let nobody knock you off your banner. When you are a two-spirit woman, you are a leader. That means that it's going to be challenged. You have to watch what you download into your brain. I've never seen a person that's been successful that hasn't had challenges. When you live in your truth, people are going to have a problem with that. There are a lot of bosses that run companies and stuff. There's always somebody have a problem with the way they do things. But if you stand strong, if you stand strong, you okay? Can you hear me?
Oh my gosh, finally. It was messing up. Oh my god.
What's up, mama?
I, I look hit right now. But
Girl,
anyway.
we ain't on that.
Okay,
You
so
look pretty. And don't give your
I just
location.
know you
Don't
posting
give
this
where
on
you live.
YouTube.
You hear what I said?
I'm not.
Don't
I
give
just
your
know that you
location.
I won't.
Don't live
I'm
your
not.
location. Don't give it. Okay, go ahead.
I'm not. So I just came here to say, um, sorry. I heard everything you were saying about like detransitioning and like how you were saying like go back to dressing as a man, and I feel like it's eh, like you say in all of your videos, every girl's transition is personal and unique, and I feel like how everybody's level of dysphoria is different, and I'm like when I was texting you this morning, I wasn't really like gonna detran. I was thinking about like giving the hormones a break because I feel like my body like did a crossover like too fast,
So you
and
emotional.
that too. But it's like my body is like it's changing too rapidly at rates that I didn't really want it to change at,
What do you
and
mean
it's
when
like
you
I'm not
say?
really
What do you mean when you say it's changing rapidly? It's moving too fast.
like you know how like the hormone shots
Oh, I
like
think I
it
know.
it make my body
Okay.
change too. But who wanted to take a pill every day? Either I'm just thinking like it's all too much work, and it's like the world just keep trying you and make you feel
What did you just say? The what?
the world
Go ahead.
because it's
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
the world just keep trying you, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like you feel
You
like
know how I feel about that
I'm
word.
starting to feel like an imposter because I'm like, dang, I gotta HD correct every day and take this medicine, these pills every day, and the shots once a week. I I just wanted to be all be able to come naturally sometimes
Yeah, but see the thing
because
about, but see the
Hey,
thing.
Raven.
Hey,
Hey.
Luna. Wait a minute. Somebody's come Nova's coming on. Um,
Yeah, I was about to use my PC, but
the thing about it. Go ahead, Janai. The thing. Go ahead, Janai.
can you hear me?
okay,
Yeah, I can hear
it's
you.
more than that. It's like you were saying how even if you detransition, they're gonna always call you gay. That's how it was for me
Mm-hmm.
as well. They always would call me. They would always call me like gay in school. Even when I was my most masculine presenting, they would always be like, "Are you gay?" And then when you want to come out, they want to ask you all these questions about like how you gonna have kids, how you gonna do this. All they want to discriminate against you.
But see, the thing about it is that no matter what you do, people are gonna talk about you. I'm getting a feedback.
Okay.
Somebody gotta turn their thing down. Somebody's volume or earphones or something. I
Can
think
you hear
it's
me now?
yours, Nova,
Oh,
because
okay. Let me
Janai,
turn it down.
we didn't have
Let me
that
turn my
until you came
headphones
in.
down.
I think
Cause
it's
I
yours.
was
You gotta turn the volume down or
my.
something. Oh
And it's
yeah.
like nobody mentions how sometimes when you are on hormones, it can make your dysphoria worse.
Yeah, the thing
Is it
is that,
okay or?
but see, yeah. Okay, everybody, Nova just joined. That's Janaya.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey, how
Janaya
are
was
you?
Janaya
Nice to
was
meet
speaking.
you.
Go ahead, girl. Janaya, go ahead.
Oh,
Hey,
it's like
Janaya.
and like, hey, nice to meet you. Like when I be on my hormones, I be so emotional. I just be crying. I just be crying like all the time, and it's like, but over the last 3 weeks, I finally stopped crying, and I was like, wow. And then after this, over the shots over the last 2 weeks, I just been like crying and crying. It's like it's making me really want to just throw it away on garbage day, all of
Yeah,
my medicine.
but those are hormones. It's medicine. It's medicine.
Right. I've been there before. I've been there before. I've been there before. I take my
But
hormones.
I feel like,
Right.
but I feel like
I've
before
been.
hormones, I was already feminine.
Yeah, but you transitioning, sweetie. If you don't want to take them, don't take them. But the thing is that you're changing your body. When you're
But
changing
it's
your
not really
body,
changing how I wanted to.
you what?
It's not changing how I wanted to. Like it's days where I'd be like, what is the point of all this? I'd be thinking I look so good, and then I go outside, get caught all kinds of young men's, all kind of sires. I'll be putting on my best face, on my best makeup, like doing my best clothes, trying all day, like in the house, like changing my outfits 4 times before I can finally go outside.
Yeah, because you're looking for approval.
And it's like
Because you're
I'm
looking
not
for
looking for
approval.
approval. It's like I'm looking for my
If
own
listen,
approval.
listen,
I'm saying
listen,
like,
listen. If you tell me that when you go outside and people, when the next sentence is people, that means you're looking for approval. Because if you was dressed
Okay.
like a clown, if you was dressed any type of way, you don't care. But if you say people, that means you're looking for approval. When you are a queen within yourself, you don't see that. They don't. You don't see them. That person
Mhm.
see you. You move forward. I don't see you. I move forward. But if you say, "Well, the people," that means at that point, what they say to you now matter. But go ahead. I'll listen.
no, I'm never saying it, man. I just feel like I feel like you're in denial, Raven. I feel like you just don't want to like, y'all don't like the thought of detransitioning because it makes
No,
the whole
the thing is
trans.
that first of all, you're pretty, and it's going to be a problem.
I don't be thinking I
Mhm.
am though, cause it's like y'all said I'm so pretty, but it's like I look when I take my showers in the morning, I be wanting to throw up sometimes
And why is that?
because it's like everybody has like you know how like can y'all relate though when y'all was in the beginning of y'all transition? It's like people compliment you so much. Everybody could say you look like Madonna or you're in the wrong way, but if you don't feel like that for yourself, it's not gonna make. That's the whole reason we transitioned in the first place. People told you, "Oh, you look good. You should have stayed a guy," but you still transition because that's not how you feel. I don't feel beautiful for myself. I transition is about being personal. Raven does have her thoughts, but I have my own thoughts. Like
That's fine.
when I
I'm not.
feel my neck, and I can feel this big old like a big Adam's apple on my neck. It makes
I'm
me want to almost throw up. It's like, how can I be beautiful like this? Honestly, I'm not trying to be like. It's like I'm not trying to bash somebody else's body, but like for my body, I don't. It's making me. I don't know, and that's why I want to stop the hormone. Because I feel like if I continue growing like breast tissue, my I'm gonna look like a man with breasts.
So let me ask you this. Let's just say you detransition. Where you going?
Right. Thank you.
Hmm?
Where you going once you detransition? Like, is it another street or is it another avenue? You about to get some cootie cat? I'm just trying to figure out where you going. Cause you still can't. You can leave the body as far as the dressing, but you can't leave you.
But you
Mhm.
can't leave the spirit.
Where
Right.
are you going?
Mhm.
Where you going?
I honestly don't know. Like I'm considering being like mask femme. I'm always gonna be. I like to dress in between. I like to wear like maybe like a man's shirt with some or like a man's pants with a women's shirt or like make it
Mhm.
like what I wear. I like to be comfortable because all the altercations that we do to our body, it doesn't always feel good.
Mhm.
No, we don't
But
talk about this enough. We talk about trying to be the cunt, trying to be fish, but we don't talk about how much pain you be
Right.
in all day. We don't talk about and then today I decided to go to my first day of work. I decided not
Mhm.
to, not to tuck or anything, and I was wearing some girl pants. They don't really women pants. They don't really leave you next to no space if you don't want to. So I had to wear an oversized shirt all day. I was thinking like, oh my god, who looking at? And I know you're gonna say people again,
I ain't got nothing
baby,
to say.
but people. Do you know how like how they be looking like you know how they be looking at me? They be the little kids. They be like. So I have to make sure that anybody looking at me like
So you looking for other people's approval, like I said. You don't want to
no,
admit
because
it, but you are.
I feel disgusted when people look down there and they can see it all because I was too lazy, like not lazy, but
Baby,
like
let me
I
tell you
wanted to be
something.
comfortable.
What I'm trying to tell you is no matter what you do with this world, they're gonna have a problem with you. It don't matter what you do.
Okay.
You don't even have to be in the LGBT. They're gonna have a problem with you. No matter, there's always a problem. They have a problem
Okay.
with everybody. It's not just they do it to
Mhm.
everybody.
But
It's
you
not
keep
perfect.
saying I want to see
Okay,
this
let me.
everybody. I
Okay,
want to
Blue.
see
Listen,
everybody get discriminated.
Shine. Listen. Nova, do you have problems with people?
Yes, I agree. Cause I agree. I went to the same thing. I went to the same thing. I was running about. If they're gonna see my ping ping, then I went to the same thing. That I worry about what other people think about me. I would go through the same thing. What people think about me. Then worry what people say about me. I tell you at the end of the day, you only got one life to live. Only live for yourself.
This is an evil world. Look what they
Right,
call
it's evil.
Michelle Obama. They said Beyonce was a man. They said Michelle Obama was a monkey.
Right.
I mean,
Uh huh.
look at all this stuff. And remind you,
Right.
you got Megan Thee Stallion got shot by a man. She's not trans. She got shot. He's still walking around. He ain't even in jail. This world is crazy. That's why you have to monitor everything and keep people away from you.
I
You
agree.
think it's just a
Hmm.
personal attack on you. This world is crazy.
I agree. They are
You got our
crazy.
first black president. They told him he was nothing but a monkey, his ears. The
Right.
thing, and remind you, when I say this, I'm talking about black people said about him. They have a problem with everybody.
Okay.
That's why
They sure do.
you, and you keep saying, I keep telling you, and I understand what you're saying. You're saying, well, Raven has to work for me, and that's fine. What I'm trying to share with you is you are starting to see you're starting to see you through their eyes. You're not looking at yourself before the beginning. Because now, for some reason, it's an old saying, I can destroy you if I get in your head. Because now I can leave, because now I watch you destroy yourself.
I
Go ahead.
agree.
Go ahead, sweetie. I'm waiting.
I agree, cause I agree. I agree. I went to the same issue. I was the same thing. I went to the same thing. I went to the same thing. Being myself in my restriction. I was the same thing. Just trying to figure out. All right. Oh, if I'll get the surgery or not, or just figure out do I need more laser down in my junior area. I went to the same thing. Just working about the surgery and get surgery. I just worked too much. I put too much on myself or about get surgery now. I just worry about too much. I put too much on myself. I put too much on myself. Worry about too many things. You know, just little stem and be patient. Wait to get surgery about rushing it too much.
Go ahead, Janaya. Janaya, what you say? Janaya, can you hear
Are
me?
you there?
Your phone. I can't turn your phone up. Turn your phone up. Turn your phone up.
Mm-hmm.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
No, I was talking to Janaya. Yeah, the thing about it is, it's a process. But I understand what she's saying. She's saying that people can, when she's young, so people get in your head and stuff. I
I
understand.
agree. They do. Mm-hmm.
People can
I
get in
agree.
your
They
head.
do.
They can do damage to you. And know what's funny about that? They be the first one saying, "You sure it was me? I think you got mistaken of somebody. I don't think I said that, but you did." No, I don't remember that.
Right.
Oh, they'll flip
Mm-hmm.
up Vanessa said, "I get what you mean. It's like being a woman. You still noticing male characteristics, and therefore is fully feeling womanly. But like I said, gender is a mindset. Exactly, Vanessa. Um, they always going to judge clones exactly. Cologne. Just live for yourself. Lacan said, live for yourself. Exactly. Deshaun said, like, if you go on straight people bad side, they will go back to your post and call you. Deshaun said they're gonna turn on you.
Okay.
Limitless says, I feel you decided to become a woman as a trans woman. I come with pros and cons. I wouldn't change what I go through, even if it's worth it. I feel proud of myself. Limitless said you have to be mentally strong.
Right. I
Exactly.
agree.
Literally.
I agree.
Vanessa said, yes, everyone does. It's normal actually, but your issues are unique. Everyone issues is different, but relate to the same way. Exactly. Can you hear me, sweetie? Janaya, I still can hear you. Turn your phone up. Can you? I mean, but I understand because everybody moves differently. Just because we may feel a certain way, you have to give people a chance to get there. They'll get there. Okay, say something, sweetie. Janaya, I can't hear you. Did I mute her or something? You know, it's a process and stuff. I think we all go through those. I think with us all, we have those days where we're insecure. Some days we think we look more masculine than others. We're real people. But see, the thing about it is we have to stop beating ourselves up. I don't want to
Yeah. That's
compare,
how I was
but
doing.
everybody goes to that. Women go through this, men go through that. Just don't think that everybody's attacking you. This world is just mean. That's why you have to step away from these people. Can you hear me, Janaya? Janaya, say something. Her thing ain't coming up.
Janai, can we hear you?
I can't hear you. You got your mute on? You got your mute on? Let's see. Do you have your mute button on? Because I can't hear you. I just texted her and said she can hear me. You know, but I understand, you know, when you're young in this world, she's young first of all. And in
Right.
this world is mean. You know it's mean, Nova.
I know.
Sometimes you have to separate yourself and leave people alone because people don't want to be happy for you.
Okay, they sure don't. They jealous. Okay.
Janaya, I can't hear you. I still can't hear you. Reboot. Wait. Let me see something. Reboot your phone. Turn it off and turn it back on. Because that happens now. I probably got an Android like me. Because I got an Android. Surround yourself with more people who think like you do. Exactly, Cologne. Who are going to be
Okay. I
positive in
agree.
your life. Like mindful people who knows how they can help find the ways. Exactly, Cologne. Vanessa
Thank
said,
you.
don't personalize it. You are not the problem. They are. The hate isn't specific to you. Exactly. And you know, that's the way I used to think, Vanessa. I used to think people just hated me like they like everybody else, but hated me. They are. The hate isn't specific to you, but trans and fear, adversity, and difference in group. Exactly. Hey, Daniel. That's how I felt. I felt like everybody just hated me. I was like, but what's wrong with me? My phone is about to die. Jihad. Oh, her phone is about to die. But that's what she was
Okay.
saying. Her phone is about to die. I was waiting for Hope to come on, but Hope is still having problems for some reason. Anyway, so I'll just go back to finish saying what I was saying about you transitioning stuff. Because like I was saying before, a lot of times girls feel as though if they detransition, that things are going to be right, that things are going to be better, and it don't be better. Things don't be better. And I watch girls do this a lot of times. I've had people invite and say, like, Raven, it goes against God. I said, who said that? So you reading
Okay, thank you.
so you reading something somebody told you? My thing is,
Right.
if you can poison somebody, if you can poison somebody's mind against yourself, you need to think about what you're doing. Because people don't be happy with themselves. They don't. And my thing is, why is my life so important to you instead of you trying to maintain
Thank
what's
you.
going on in your life?
Thank you.
Right? Nova? Especially when
Mm-hmm.
she's on yeah, is that what the LGBT community is the worst. They are the worst, the absolutely worst, garbage, the pits. They are the
Mm-hmm.
worst. I don't care what nobody say. They are the worst. I try to get jobs with them. They are the worst. It was like I don't feel as you got enough. I don't feel as though you got enough experience on talk about murders and stuff like that. I was like, really,
Okay.
really, okay. I said, I guess I don't. Well, I don't feel you got educated enough. So I'm not educated enough. But you're gonna take girls
Mm-hmm.
into the Breakfast Club that didn't know what to say. So you got girls like what's the name? It's another girl up there. I forget her name. She does the work too. A lot of girls like Leah Bad, but there's another girl that does the work as well. Lord, I forget her name. And girls do the work, but you don't bring them on your panel. You bring the
Right.
girls you think are superstars, beautiful and
Mm-hmm.
passable. Diamond Styles. Take Diamond Styles up there. She does the work. Diamond Styles does the work. Fox Giselle does the work.
Mm-hmm.
Leah Bad does the work. January does the work. Take girls up there that's doing the work,
Right. Thank you.
but you don't do that. You rather bring a girl that needs to be on a magazine that ain't doing nothing but looking beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
You got Laverne Cox doing the work. Dominique Jackson does the work. Um, but see, this before then. You know, my thing is, how could you get a point across when you got people not doing the work? Jenna
Thank
Marcus
you.
doing the
I
work.
agree.
You bring people up there, but you would bring people up there like, what's that Flame Monroe?
Yeah. Yeah. Play the role in a.
You bring her up there. That's gonna
Right.
make us the disgrace of us to set us back. You'll bring a Caitlyn Jenner up there,
Right. Thank you.
but you won't bring people up who's doing the work. Bring people up doing the work. It's like building a building. You can't build a building and somebody pops up with water. What are you gonna just
Mm-hmm.
bring build? When you want to sit in the car and watch? Come on now. Bring people that's doing the work.
Right.
Um, hey Johnny. Hey Disorder. I just text. Okay, Susan. Um, be careful, y'all. I got COVID. Oof. I think the vaccine 2 weeks ago. Now I'm sick. I'm sorry about that, yeah. I'm not taking no shots. I don't trust
Me
nobody, and
too.
I don't trust the person who gave it to me. Donald Trump talking about take the vaccine. Y'all kicked him out to be the president. He gave y'all a little something to take for your health. I'm good.
Okay.
How do you feel about Caitlyn Jenner?
To,
Um, Daniel asked, how do you feel about Caitlyn Jenner? This is how I feel about Caitlyn Jenner. Okay, was that Hope? Oh my God, Hope. Hey, Hope.
hey ho.
Can you hear me? Another one. I think she can. Can you hear me, Hope?
Can you hear us?
Nope.
Hello.
Hey, Daniel.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey Daniel.
Hey.
What's up, Daniel? There's
Not much.
Daniel here. There's Hope. There's Nova. Everybody. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining this panel, which is hilarious within itself. Um,
Okay,
Nova, can you hear me?
come on.
I hear you loud and clear.
I hear you, Nova. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, Hope. Can you
Okay,
hear me, Hope?
so
Hope. Hope. I don't think her
check.
Wi-Fi is. I can hear you, Hope.
Check.
I don't think she can hear us. Though. We can hear you. She can't hear us though.
Mm-hmm.
Hope, can you hear us? It's not. Don't be like she's fake. Who's single? And Daniel's fun. Yes, January. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So Hope, can you hear us? Hope,
That's funny.
Hope. Okay. In the meantime, Daniel, what was your question?
Um, it. Do you think Caitlyn Jenner's doing good or representing LGBT, or do you think that she's just on her own agenda?
Nova, you want to answer that?
Mm. Yeah, to me, I mean, Caitlyn Jenner, I really not sure, but like, I really not. I don't know too much about her, but I heard it. I heard of her, but I don't know too much about her.
Jenner
Okay.
is a CD cross dress.
Caitlyn Jenner is a woman who likes to wear girls' clothes.
Uh huh.
She's, in my opinion, she's never been trans. She's just a girl
Mhm.
who likes to wear girl clothes. And somebody said, she likes to put on girl clothes and, with the umbrella, with the dum dums. They said, oh, you're transgender. She said, yes, I'm transgender. I'll say anything I got to say as long as you don't take those dresses and stockings and bras away from me. And that's what she did, in my opinion.
I
Because
agree
they
with
were
that. I agree
making
The
with
like
thing
that because
about it is,
no, I mean,
go ahead. No, go ahead,
because
Daniel.
I say so. No, I say well, her Caitlyn Jenner, she not taking her tragedy very serious. For us,
But she
we
got
take
the
her
cootie
tragedy
game.
very serious. We take her very serious.
She had the whole sex change.
Okay.
Daniel,
I mean, that's that person. I do disagree, but I try not to, you know, lash out on it,
Uh huh.
because it's like that person has money, and
Right. I agree.
it's the Kardashian. It's the Kardashians, so they have to have money. They gotta have money. I mean, despite I don't
Right.
like
Okay.
Kardashians to begin with, but um, people were saying what
Uh-huh.
was it? They were trying to find some kind of evidence that he wore he at the time um
you didn't want to be a man
that
in a dress.
I try not to, you see, I messed up a little bit, but um,
Uh-huh.
The thing
he
about it
just to
is,
me, it, it's weird. I can't, you know,
the thing
because I
about
really was a hit. It was a hit and miss for me because I wasn't paying attention to the Kardashians anyways, and yeah,
um, hey MTF, Caitlyn it be fucking the black man. Okay, it's interesting.
Uh-huh.
Um, she is a conservative and first and foremost for self-interest and
Uh-huh.
those of whites who and respect of trans and gays issues and sensitive informant. Exactly.
and
She's
sorry
not
for
really.
the
Uh-huh.
pronouns because
It's
sorry.
fine. Child, who cares? Anyway, she sent up there. My thing says she says she's a spokesperson for the LGBTQ, which is a lie.
Mhm.
That's in her head. My thing
Mhm.
is this: they gave you the Woman of the Year. You wasn't even a woman for a year. That shows you know politics. Then on
Mhm.
top of that, you don't know nothing about what's going on in our world. You know it's about the
I
murders.
agree.
You pop up and show face. And when I say this, that means
Mhm.
that you pop up and show face. That means I'm a set up a program. You walk in, and I want you to tell how do you feel. The storyline goes: no one should ever be killed for being their truth. Could you tell us a little bit more about that? I mean, you could say about anything. You could say about women. You could say about dogs. You could say about animals. You could say about anything. But tell us more. How do you know about this information? Share with us how you know about this information. So she decided she wanted to run for. She says the reason why she wanted to run for, I think, governor or something, because too many homeless people are out there, and it's hard for her to get to her airplane or a helicopter. So you pick a helicopter airplane over people being homeless. So you don't find a problem that they're homeless. So it's a disconnect. But see, when you got a certain amount of money, you don't have to be around a certain amount of
Right.
people because you have a
Mhm.
privilege that come to you. That's why she can have a house on top of the mountains and all this stuff like that. While all of us
Mhm.
is sitting down in the pot, she ain't got to deal with that.
I agree with that one.
And my thing is this. I'm not trying to question what she is. If she like it, I love it. But my thing is this, in my personal opinion, she was never a two-spirit woman. She was a gay
Mhm.
man who likes to dress up. And she got the wrong
Okay.
information about who she was. Because clearly she didn't know about cross-dressing. There are many cross-dressers out here who live full-heartedly, before I said partedly, full-heartedly as women, but they don't transition.
Mhm.
There's some cross-dressers out here who have wives and families, but they're not trans. The mind, January said, what separates a woman from a man in a dress? Exactly.
Okay.
It's just an outfit.
Right.
January says she lives where the pools and the trees is. Exactly. Vanessa said, yes, my thing is celebrity status allows her to be seen as a spokesperson when when she isn't fully invested. She's not invested. She went and had all these babies. She already got a whole family. She's got a name for herself. She's not invested. She's just the kind of girl that wants to be. I call it the girl like the girl that goes like you go to a birthday party. She's like, well, why is nobody not telling me hello?
Mhm.
She'll take the focus off the birthday girl and she'll make it about herself. Well, what about me? What about me? Like, what about you? But what do I like? She's that girl to me. I don't do the work. I don't do anything. I just sit up there and show my face. But let's be clear. She does help. She does help now. Now I'll
Mhm.
tell you why she helped.
That's good.
It becomes real because of her skin. So she helped. Now whether people agree with me or not, her skin made him real. Her skin made two-spirit women real. Her skin made transgender women real. Her skin made transgender men real. Her skin. Because there was a lot of black people before her. It wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. It was like okay, okay. But when she did it, it became real. Oh, okay. We need to find out about this. That's when it became real. Even though a lot of girls, some people think that RuPaul is a trans and she's a drag queen. She's not. RuPaul is a man, not as a woman. There's a lot of girls out there that's done the work, but they don't get the accolades and stuff the way they're supposed to because of their skin. But if
RuPaul's Drag Race?
huh?
You said RuPaul's Drag Race?
Yeah, RuPaul's a drag queen. He's not a transsexual.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard about him.
He takes
Yeah.
everything off and become a man. That's a costume. There's a lot of people who say it's a costume.
I agree. It's a costume.
It's a costume. They make money off of it. A
It's
lot of people make money off of it.
it's a.
Okay, Vanessa says definitely not invested.
I agree.
Minutes. Gia says plays with it exactly. Emma, heavy topic. January said before her, we had Candace. Exactly, Candace. Candace the real thing. Exactly, January. It wasn't many being upfront though. Exactly. Um, but her helping, but her promise the increase events. Exactly, promise event. Exactly. She helped. She helped. Unfortunately, I hate the way this world is, but it only becomes real when white people put the stamp on it. As long as black people put the stamp on it, they don't care. When white people put the stamp on it, it becomes real. When Black Lives Matter
Mm-hmm.
didn't matter. When white people put on Black Lives Matter, it was real. When Caitlyn Jenner got up there, all these trans women being murdered, Caitlyn knows about that. All of a sudden, when Caitlyn got on that whole thing and said, I'm trans, it became real. Oh, this is something we need to look into. Oh, this is a real issue. We have to help. Which is the one thing I hate about this world. I hate that we're so divided over skin. Skin. Over your skin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let me go back to the topic and then we can finish it. I want to talk about the habit of detransition because a lot of times people want to detransition because of society's issues.
Right. I
Um,
agree. I agree. Society have a lot of issues.
and that's the thing I always said before. If you're a person standing your truth, you can chime in, Daniel, because I'm sure many times women be like, "Why you just can't be straight? Why you got to do this? Why you got to do that?" People want to police you on what they feel as though you need to do for them,
Mm-hmm.
and they're always going to find a problem with you, no matter what you do. It's never going to be good enough. So if you can't take me for who I am, why are you here? If you're not adding to my
Mm-hmm.
spirit, you shouldn't be around me because you're taking away from my spirit. You're breaking me down.
Okay.
You're making me think things I shouldn't be thinking. You're making me have self doubt. You make me have anxiety. You make me question myself. You make me look at my mirror differently. And you have to be mindful of these people because they're everywhere. They're not only in your life, they're in a lot of people's life. The sad part about it is, I always said before, you have to be strong stronger than you ever can imagine to be. You have to love yourself even more than you ever loved yourself. If you
Mm-hmm.
transition, if you want to come out as a gay man, if you want to be who you are as a gay woman, you have to have self love so strong and a foundation
Mm-hmm.
built within yourself. Surround yourself around people who love you and celebrate you. And the ones that can't celebrate you, I hate to say it, you got to get rid of them. They got to go because everything about them in your world is toxic. It's gonna be toxic. And if you're not feeling happy when you're seeing them, oh my God, I'm so happy to see you, and you don't feel like you're about to be attacked, they gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta create a new family. And trust and believe there is a lot of family to make because there's a lot of us out here. The girls have been making noise in 2021, sending and this and XSL magazine covers and movies and polls. We are definitely making noise exactly January. It's just we still aren't protected by exactly January. Hey 3000, hey visitors. Needed to powerful conversation. Love the new format. Daniel, Connor, Fun. Everybody's sweating Daniel. Poor Daniel. Everybody wants Daniel. It's a piece of meat. MFF game. What keeps me afloat with it is what passes as a trans these days is own internal transfemininity, a person born as a boy but throws himself as a girl. True. They just make me laugh and feel pity and they ain't worth my mouth. That's the thing about it. When you stand in your
You
truth, you're
know.
gonna be challenged.
And
Some
also
girls,
one of my sorry,
go ahead,
and
Nova.
also one of my sister friends. So so-called boyfriend. Well, you know how so-called boyfriend talk about, oh, I'm this, I'm that, but he keep harassing me, calling my phone. He keep harassing me, so he talk about, oh, you this, you that, from two sister fake next to me, talk bad about me, like, she want to be a girl, all stuff about me. I went out of town with my sister friend to see Eddie, and no right, no right, no right, no right, no right, no right, no right. We went to this lady, she had crystals.
Yeah, what?
She had crystal, crystal, the little crystal thing. Like
Right.
it's
I know
like
she's
a
about
little crystal thing. You
supposed to be like
it's like a
positive
crystal.
energy.
It's like a
Yeah, for
like a
positive energy.
crystal. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, positive energy. Yeah, she gave me that. She gave me that too. She gave me that. I was like she really she knows she's beautiful. She said that she said she see people talk about you. That mean they like you. That mean they like what they see. They they like your energy. They like you 'cause like what they see. So really they like you. That what she told me.
People gonna have a problem. People gonna have a problem with their sexuality when they see you, because they feel as though they shouldn't feel
Mhm.
that way, and they feel bad. And remind you, this is what society do to them. This is their problem with society. And when they do that, to me, you a bird.
Mhm.
You have to follow what they do. You can't follow your own self. At the end of the day, we're all heading to death. Don't let your whole
Thank you.
life live by somebody else's rules. That's behind the scenes when you catch them. You told me not to do this, but you was doing it. Because they're not gonna tell you the truth. You gotta catch them. Wait a minute.
The only reason why I never like it's never been an issue for me. I've allowed people to assume, and when they ask me, I'll honestly answer it. Um, it never like I think I never really paid attention to it. And if they did hate me, I never knew. I let it let it go by. That's not you can hate me, and I just left it alone. And a lot of things are with they generally base me off my looks and how
Mhm.
um I make stirs or something, and it's the whole you're not gay enough. I'm not gay enough. I'm not this enough. I'm not. You don't pass for being gay. What is passing? What passing is me being what makes me pass being gay. But um, I
Because
was told by several.
people have an idea what gay looks like. And the reason why I say that, because when people find out about me, they don't be thinking that. They have their whole, and the weird thing about me, remind you, Daniel, I'm tall. I'm not little. So I'm tall, tall. I'm 6 feet. So when they think of trannies and transgenders
Mhm.
and all this stuff like that, they're thinking of this long, and I wear blonde. Think about that day. I wear blonde hair and I be outside. Think about it. So in their mind, this is what they're thinking it
Mhm.
looks like, because they watch TV. That means I'm supposed to be lashes, a lot of makeup on, thick. The sun is going me. I'm dripping like a candle. I got on this outfit, titties hanging out to my stomach, and I'm dressed like a slut. Cause that's what they
Yeah.
think. You have a lot of birds. It's birds forever. That's why it's birds and not eagles. Eagles fly long. Baby, the birds are everywhere. When they walk up to you, say, well, you know what? You're not like the rest. Oh, God, you a bird. Don't even say it out loud.
Mhm.
They let you know. Birds let you know who they are. And when they say who they are, just go, okay, you're a bird. I can't be around you. Because your energy gonna mess with my energy. You and me like you.
Okay.
You're a bird. You ain't about building your brand. You ain't about showing that people what you are. You ain't about showing progress. You ain't about elevating your life. You about following the trends. You about following what they do. Whatever they do, you gotta do. You're not a leader like me, so you're a bird. I have to watch you because you can't do what I do. So I have to be careful, and then that bird get all for me. When people talk about bird, what's the second thing they call bird? Bird what? Bird.
Just a minute. I'm on the phone, Cindy.
And you nice looking, Daniel. So people gonna be after you. I think they tell you that you don't look that way is because they want you to get on top of them and do your business, Mister.
I mean, no, I mean they probably do think that, but
dang, you don't be shy. You know what they want.
I mean, it's not like it's not. I'm not,
All you gotta do is show your cash app to them. Say, well, if that's what you want, here's my cash app, sweetie.
Okay.
Make me feel good. You make me feel good, and I'll make you feel good, child.
Because I agree. Because see, but Daniel, he said
I
to
mean,
yourself,
yeah,
he
but
said
it's
to yourself. He said to himself, he ain't about he said to himself. He stay his lane. He stay in his lane, okay? He stay in his lane, okay?
Because you know what they want. They only saying it because they want you to, they want you to get on top of them and do your business. And then they monitor your performance.
I mean, yeah, but it's like I don't want to be in this. To me, at least, it becomes now I gotta use the drama that comes with that. I'm like, I don't. I try to stay away from drama and drama like that, or somebody's not. I got my, I'm trying to get my career going.
Okay.
Yet somebody's always distracting me from what I need to be.
As long as there's a light shining inside of you, and like the rest of y'all, there's gonna be bugs that's gonna come to it. So no matter how much you try to hide it, it's your spirit, baby. It's your spirit. It's not your looks. They can feel that. It's like walking down the street, you turn around because you feel somebody looking at you. Your spirit pulls them through like mosquitoes. They can feel it. So they ball upon you. So even though you may want to move, and the reason why I say that, because this is what happened to me. I put a hat on, they be looking at my hat. But see, I'm a little ignorant. No, okay, that's wrong. I'm very ignorant. And the thing is different with me is I'm jaded. But you have a light that's shining. You same with Nova. People see that light. I call it the anointing from God, honey. You got the anointing from God. And when you got the anointing from God, let me tell you something. People gonna be coming good, the bad, and the ugly. And some gonna be, and then if you look too good, the lust demon gonna be all over you. Child, they be knocking on your door. Yeah. That's the curse of the beauty, honey. You either let me stop. You could either cash in on it or just be naive.
Okay.
It's not a curse to be beautiful, Daniel.
I know, but it not.
It's okay. Just like most men, just dog everybody. Don't leave him alone. It's not.
I don't like being on my mean side, and I don't like whenever something I disagree on. I stay away or just don't. If you don't have, to me, if I don't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. No.
I would never talk it. That was good for me.
It's just a lot of the, try to be nicest person I can, not being so, aggressive and stuff like that.
You try to be,
because it takes time to, and a lot of men some of them, they need self-control.
Because of the way you look like something from a magazine. I mean,
Nah,
you just gotta kiss your parents and say, "Thank you, mommy, daddy. Y'all made a pretty baby." Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. People are lustful out here. You just gotta pull up your cash app. I'll be back.
I mean, yeah. It just takes. I mean, it just takes time, I guess. I gotta get used to the atmosphere, the crowd, the people, all that. Definitely being under an environment. Um, because I've never dealt with that type of drama. None of that. There's only one guy. I had to break that guy off because something went missing. I was like, yeah, you need to do all of that. That's something went missing, and I was like, I didn't, I didn't accuse nobody, but like the only people that were here were me and you, and I didn't just don't have two legs and walk off.
Okay.
I was like, man, that's crazy. All over, it was something. It was something very stupid. I think I did something stupid, but we both did something stupid. And he, after that, it was like something went miss. I was like, no, I'm good. I had a chit chat with people. I'm like, that person such such and such and such, and I'm like, nah, he couldn't do that. I don't know if he did it. I try to give somebody leeway. That person's not bad, and you know, I never like I didn't accuse nobody. He tried to help me find it. And the only I had to think the only two people that were in here were me and him. And I try to be the kindest person that I am.
What's your horoscope sign?
Me,
Yes, Daniel.
December 23rd,
Oh, that's what
1992.
we talked about yesterday, Capricorn. What's your horoscope sign, Nova? What's your horoscope sign, Nova?
Scorpio.
Oh, okay. Mm. You're crying. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I just wanted to say Scorpios like to love, but they also love hard, and they also have tantrums when you betray them. Capricorns
That's
don't like
true. That's
Capricorns
true.
don't like to work for nobody. They hate work. They want to start their own. They can't stand taking orders from somebody. Capricorns like to have their own business.
Oh yeah, you're right about that.
They
Yeah.
hate working for somebody, but they are very. When it comes to sex, they be loose.
Okay. I just got stuck me, Raven.
I mean,
Mm.
it's not.
Oh, Scorpios are sexual too, but Scorpios love real hard. But Scorpios like to cook though. They just like to eat a lot. Scorpios are emotional eaters. Is that you, Nova?
I'm one.
Because I notice whenever they get upset, they cooking food. Mm. I'm
That's
the
true.
same.
That's true. That's definitely true.
I noticed that my friend of mine when I was working in the bar,
Huh?
he was a Scorpio.
Who is that? Who is that? I'm gonna look that up right now. Hold up.
Capricorns are reserved. Yeah, that little thing. He was stealing, not through chances. Capricorn's energy, he gives one. Okay. What happened when detransitioning? We already passed that, sweetie. You gotta check the video out later. Once the video is on.
I don't know. It's just a buff look.
D'Angelo
Buff
Jackson
look.
got a big
That's
booty. Who is that?
and that's the crazy part. I've been told I had a big butt. Yeah,
How tall are you?
several by several people. 5'10".
Oh, okay. Oh. Look at Nova. She just smiling. How tall are you, Nova? Like 5'6".
6'1".
Really? Stop
Mm-hmm.
lying. You look
I'm
so
not lying.
short. I thought you was little than me.
Huh? What? That's
I'm always
funny.
the biggest one in
That
the
girl
room,
wanted
child.
to eat Debbie cakes. What? And I know you ain't talking about food. I know you ain't talking about food.
I'm on the
See,
phone,
that's
mom.
why the girls wanted to
Okay,
eat
I'll be
them.
back. Just a minute.
Oh
I'll be
yeah, in
back. Just a minute.
January.
I'll be back. Just a minute.
Mhm.
She
I'm on
talking
the. I'll be
about
back. Just a
nah,
minute.
that ain't food.
That's why they want to eat that booty because his brown skin is like Debbie's cakes.
Little Debbie cakes, yeah.
I know
Oatmeal cakes, no
Deshaun
good.
got his eye on. Deshaun is looking at you, Danny. I could tell. Deshaun is low key watching you, honey. Look at
What?
Deshaun. I see you. You ain't slick.
I didn't do nothing.
Deshaun is looking, honey.
I don't know what's happening.
I'm my own sexual interest. I look often to straight passing trans attractive men.
Hey,
Okay,
back.
and then
Back in action now.
Yeah, If you
mm,
talking about that day, yeah. Definitely. And that
that's the
day.
thing. I went down. I had to go downtown today, and it was packed with dudes out there. I've never seen these dudes out there before in my life, and they were all tall. And I had to go to the bus stop, but I didn't have this hearing. I had to do my hair. Remember I told you, Dane, because them lace fronts, them things be squeezing my head. That
Mm-hmm.
lace on my head be squeezing it. So I did my hair over so I give my head a break. And it's weird because I could breathe, like I could breathe now. But when I had the lace fronts, they'd be so tight.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to the bus stop and it was a bunch of dudes up there. I was like, okay, here we go. This is the one thing I hate about myself because if it's a bunch of dudes instead of me, I think I'm supposed to be afraid, but I walk right up there with them. So I'm standing at the bus stop and everything, and I had recorded, but Instagram don't want me reporting nothing because I keep talking about COVID-19 and the vaccine. So they were standing around and stuff like that. So then I got this old man got off the bus. He was real old. So I always try to respect old people because I know they don't like you to help them. Because if you make them feel like they're old, they get pissed off. So I saw him get off the
Okay.
bus. He had a cane. So he got off the bus with a cane and stuff. So he sat there by me and stuff. He struggled. So I was like, okay. So when the bus came, for us to get up, he has to get up. Now he's on a cane. And I was looking at him. I have compassion for old people, because we're all heading there. So of course, I was trying to help him up. He was like, girl, you better get away from me. But I thought about it. It's
Mm-hmm.
COVID-19. He was smart. He's not. I shouldn't be helping him because COVID-19 is an old man, and he may
Mm-hmm.
be scared that maybe I have COVID and give it to him and just die. I didn't even think about that. Even though we had masks on, all I saw was an old man that needed my help, and I didn't think that COVID, but he was scared.
Mm-hmm.
So note to self: don't help nobody. But my thing is this: I forgot about it though. But when I went downtown, the stores are really empty. It's people. It's just weird. You know what it feels like when you go downtown a bunch of stores? It's almost as if we're living in a movie and we're living
Mm-hmm.
in it. You know what I mean? It's like we're watching a movie play out in front of our eyes. Like, are we all gonna be in the history books? Because this is so weird. We are walking around with masks on our face still.
You said
Mm-hmm.
stores are empty. It sounds like some kind of zombie movie, or you're the only one there, and all the zombies come out or something. I don't know.
It did. But I went down. So because I went to go buy some. I went to go buy some. I went to go buy some hair because I wanted to get. I wanted to get some fresh hair. Fresh, fully clean. Because I try to wash this hair, but the thing is, they discontinued the shampoo I used to use because they got new and approved, which means that it's worse. So went down and everything. They didn't have my hair. The hair was soaked out. I didn't want a wig because I got a bunch of wigs and the wigs hurt my head. So I'm walking down. There's a bunch of dudes. I'm tall, so everybody looks. I know you ain't sending over. Everybody stares at you because you're tall. So they staring at me and stuff. But I'm a little. I don't know how you dress, but I dress like a slut. So I went on out there and everything, and titties hanging out to my knees and to my navel, and I'm walking and everything, and so all the guys are looking at me and stuff. So I went to the store, and they look at me because I'm tall, but I had the blonde braids on. So dudes, and see the thing about me, I could tell when you looking at me, and they walk like they're like this. So I'm walking past a bunch of dudes. I'm walking in the middle of them. So they were tall as me, some tall, some short. And I got to the store. So I walked in to pay for my stuff, earphones. So this guy comes to me, he's staring at me, watching me. Well, how am I gonna pay for this? So he comes over. It used to be a thing called 6 feet. I guess that's over with. So he's standing next to me like this. And you know me, I'm like,
Okay.
I'm like, so remind you, he's with a girl, but he couldn't take his eyes off me. So I act like I don't know, because I have trust issues. So Raven acts dumb all the time. I am legendary. I'm the most dumbest person. Me no speaking English, no Espanol, hijo de puta, no
Mm-hmm.
comprende. Child. So I go in the store and I pay for my stuff, and I'm about to go out, and he comes out there with me. He was like, "Hello." Act like I didn't see him. I'm like this. Sometimes I hate who I became because it's not who I
Mm-hmm.
was or who I am. I'm a really friendly person and I love people, but I think because the things I have reported and the way people have done me, I don't feel safe now. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't know why you're walking up to me. I don't know why you're here. Yes, it's old Raven. In 4 months, y'all, it's a new y'all. January said in 4 months is 2022. I tried wigs, they're too much maintenance. But you know what it is? In MTFK, the wigs are tight. And my head is big. I got a big Harlem Globetrotter head. My head is big. It's hard for me to walk with. I feel like I'm gonna roll over and roll into someone's car.
I got one. They're tight. Wigs are tight. Some of them, at least.
How you know about wigs? Let me find out you about to come on inside the fence soon.
I wore a wig.
I know you. January told me. January told me you done dipped in the wigs. But the wigs I got, my head is big. And I feel like it's like a screw. It's too tight on my scalp. I like that scarf in your head, Daniel.
Oh, yeah. I got
What is you
it.
doing?
What, me?
Yes, Daniel, you. Lord Jesus. You act like the men I be dating. I be like, I'm talking to you. Yeah, Raven.
What? Now I got it like It was like online. It's like a rock band that I liked, and like
A
some
rock
things
band
that I
wig.
purchased.
So let me ask you this: have you ever went outside as a girl, Daniel?
What do you mean? Like they not? I mean,
And that,
not yet. Um,
you don't have to
and it's
answer if you
not.
don't want to.
No. I can answer. I don't think, to me, when I do that kind of stuff, I don't see it, to me at least. I don't see it as, I don't like I don't like drag. I don't like that crossing thing. That whole, oh, you're not. And the way my voice is, there's clearly, you can tell. But um I've never drag queen, cross dresser, all that.
Okay, let me
I
ask you
don't
this
define
again. You said,
my.
so the question was, because you tapping around it, did you ever went outside dressed as a woman?
I, I told you no,
Okay, there it is.
yeah, not yet, no.
Not yet.
Um,
Okay.
in the
I do
community
I
around where
do
I
kind of
stay at,
smell it
it
coming.
seems like it's good. Um,
It seems like it's good.
but I still don't know yet.
So you heading over here. You doing research work.
No, I'm saying that the neighbors and everybody around the vicinity where I stay at,
Mhm.
they seem like they're good. So I'm not, they never
Mm,
publicly seen me yet. Um, but
don't give you
I
a
don't,
location.
huh?
Don't give you a location. Don't give you a
Oh,
location.
I know. I
Okay.
know.
Okay.
Maintenance and self-image is that of a woman, so I tend to go out every day as a woman, but yes, I dress androgynous. Um, it's just that a lot of people still to this day they can't get past, like, a lot of the men, even some women, um, can't get past that thing where they can see a man a man dressing in a feminine way, and they won't have no problems with it. They'd still have issues with that. Now with the whole woman dressing like she could dress pants, she could dress manly, she could do all that stuff. I at least I have not. I don't know if it's the same if a woman dresses like a man, will she get that uh kind of stuff that a man dressing as a female would.
She gets it
I'm
worse.
not sure if that happens.
She gets it worse. I know women who've done
Yeah.
it that
Mhm.
I know women who've done it that got raped because they done it.
Mhm.
They rape them. They said, since you want to be a man, watch this. I'm gonna fix you. They take them and rape them, beat them up and rape them. A lot of women been raped by dressed like men. A lot of times women dress like a man because she doesn't want to be raped again. It's a lot of things that women go through, which is really harmful that men do.
Mhm.
And men have this thing with themselves that is like, oof. When I tell you the things I've learned, it's disheartening. I know a woman who was gay or is gay. I'm not sure.
I never
She was
heard of that one. I don't. I never heard of gay men have been raped. Women
oh, a
do the
lot of
same.
gay men been raped. A lot of gay men been raped.
That's the one I have not seen yet.
Stick to my channel.
And even then, to me, even then, they're not gonna believe a man getting raped by a female.
They don't even
Okay.
That's gonna.
no.
You think you're gonna believe that?
They don't believe
They're
a
not
way.
gonna believe that.
They don't believe anybody gets raped. But a lot of times, men are raped by other men.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, and then the concept that I get mad when people say, "Oh, it's the gay men." The difference they be like, "Oh, it's the rapist is the same thing as being gay men." No, it's not. And I'm like, a lot of them don't understand that that's it's just, oh, it's two gay men. Yeah, but it's not. It's not that.
Because they're inside looking in the window they don't know nothing about.
Okay.
That's all it is.
And
I told you,
most
birds
of
are
the
everywhere. You better learn the birds. Tonight it's called the birds. When they show up, they'll say things. Oh, you're a bird. That means when you realize they're a bird, don't even child. Just go, oh, you're a bird, child. In your head, don't say it to their face. Don't be mean like, oh, you just a bird. Just in your head,
and
go,
then
oh,
this,
you're a bird.
I don't know if uh if a woman, I mean, does a woman rapist get the same kind of uh heinous as a
Right.
man rapist does?
Mm-hmm.
Because it, it has
Women,
to be strange because I mean, they're not portrayed as predators, and hmm?
no, just think about this. R. Kelly, his brothers got raped by a woman, but they not talking about that. So R.
You
Kelly
know
got
about
raped by
that?
a woman, but nobody's not talking about he was raped by his sisters. His brothers, his older brother, they both was raped by their sister. But nobody's talking about the fact that the woman raped him. All they're talking about what R. Kelly did. So I'm gonna say allegedly, but he said it
It
on his show.
over. I mean, still, he's still. I mean,
But he was raped
he's
by a
still.
female. So why is it not? Why is we not saying that females rape men?
Right. Thank
It's
you.
not
Why is
good,
that?
Because rape is rape. So she was
and
raped.
they're not gonna admit that. That's the thing. They're not. They're not gonna admit to it. That's if you ask him, he's not gonna admit to it.
He
Hmm.
did. He said it. He said it, and
And
his
it,
brother said it. They both was raped by their sister. But nobody's not talking about that. They skipped over that and saying what he did. They showing the repercussions of what he did, but they're not talking about the fact of why he got there.
because I don't know what did they
Hmm.
charge? Did they end up charging R. Kelly?
Yeah, well, he's taking time for what he did because a woman dogged him
Because
out.
he had like what was it? How many accusers? Like 20
Yeah,
something, 30 something
it's like
accusers.
a serial killer. The thing is that the thing is that everybody's not mentally strong to handle things that you throw on them. Just because you throw it on them don't mean they can mentally handle it. Just because they're cute don't mean you think they mentally can handle it. Just because they're weak, you don't know what people can handle. Everybody handles everything different. So him being raped by his sister, guess what he done? He found other girls. So they're very young. So when he beat the girls that are very young, raping them, it's only saying the age that he was raped. That's all it is. That's when his innocence got stolen at that age. That's why he go after the girls at that age. Because this is the
And
trauma that he suffered that he hasn't mentally separated.
Hmm.
they need some
Hmm.
sort of. They're making like some sort of a rape kit to take the DNA or the
Yeah, but how?
semen.
But see, this is the thing, Daniel. How could you know about rape if you haven't acknowledged you've been raped?
Right. Okay.
Like how come
It's.
our God,
I mean, I've now I don't experience it, but I watch other like documentaries, men, the historical, they use rape as a way to I'm the big man, I'm the boss, I have more rank than you kind of way.
I believe it.
So that's how I found out.
When I did what I did to myself, I never thought that I would be raped.
Because it
I, I've been attacked 7 times being raped. And the only difference that worked for me and the rest of them, it was the man above and the fact of the matter is raping fights. So I don't care what you think, but I'm gonna teach you what I fight back. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I was getting my butt handed to me. My ribs, my side, I couldn't walk. I was fighting. I was fighting for my now when me myself, when it happened to me, I thought I was being robbed. I thought you were trying to steal my pocketbook. So I'm
Hmm.
thinking of one thing, and they said, no, you're trying to take my clothes out. So now I'm like, what the hell is this? So now I'm fighting this guy off of me, and every guy who's tried to rape me, I know them. I know exactly who they are. This one guy
Hmm.
set me, this one man set me up so good that he could have killed me. He could have killed me and got away with it. And me was trying to work on some music at the time. He was like, come on to my house. I respect you, respect me. I'm not into that, da. Okay, fine. Came to pick me up. I already know I respect. He got me up into that house, and everything was different. He got me up there. He took me. He said, he took me to his house, and he showed me the stuff. He showed me a lot of stuff he was doing. He started me to the rest of the house. He showed me to the rest of the house. He got me to the bedroom. He pushed me on the bed. He jumped on top of me. I was like, oh, bitch, you got to be crazy. So he's trying to get on top of me. Raven fights back. Now here it is. I'm fighting him off of me. He's fighting me, pushing back. So I'm fight back. I run down his stairs in his house, and I'm trying to leave. And at that point, he could have pulled out a gun and blew my ass away. And the only thing, the headlines would have read, I tricked him. And everybody would have said, that's what you get. You got what you deserve. It would have never went any further than that. Why would you in this house? I can't tell my story. Why would you go to this house? I can't tell my story. I'm dead. I'm dead. Now, he already told me he's not into people like me. That's how he got me there. And it was a trick. So here it is. I'm going home. I'm walking from one state to another state. I don't know where the hell I'm at. I'm trying to call. I don't know if I'm on Uber. My phone died on me, so I got a dead phone. I'm walking on the street. I'm walking on the highway. I don't know where I'm going. Is this man gonna circle around and try to shoot me? I don't know what's gonna happen. But his storyline would have been more convincing than mine. I even did a video on it when he attacked me. I put it on YouTube. I put it when I came home. I was like, let me just post this shit. I was upset, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna document this shit. I think it's because I'm always trying to figure out how the girls get murdered, and due to the fact that I've done.
I mean, what was it? I watched a movie, and what was it? I think it sort of traumatized me a little bit. But there's a movie called Pulp Fiction, and when I first watched Pulp Fiction, it was like, huh? It was weird because it's a
Heavy set guy. I saw it.
A heavy set guy.
Yeah, he was doing them. Oh. Here it is, right? It came right up. I forgot how I worded it, but damn, y'all ain't gonna want this. This a long video. And I had came, as soon as I came home, I videotaped it. I had walked all the way home. Yeah, I'm about to post it right here. It is long, so y'all gotta look at that. Y'all gotta look at that later. I posted this on April the 1st, 2018. I had just walked off the highways. I'm walking on the highways, and when I tell you, them men was trying to pick me up. I was on the highway. Cars was pulling over, trying to pick me up and everything.
Oh yeah, the movie itself.
My cell phone was dead. So I'm walking on the highway, and I'm walking home. And I don't know if I know it's like walking on the highway, and I'm lost. I couldn't even, I tried to call people, my phone just was gone. And that's why I trust people.
Personally, Raven, that made me so mad. Personally, that made me so mad, and also I was finding a way how can get back at that person who hurting me. I'll find a way, or I'll go to the police, put the person in jail, or person I do it myself. Tie him up with some strings, and we show him. And the thing just, little sledgehammer, little something. I would torture. I would touch him so much. I'll make him scream. I'll make him scream so hard. put that thing in my. I was trusting him.
Yeah. And then mind you this, he blocked me on. I met him on Facebook. I'm 5 years. He been asking to meet me. 5 years. We talking about working there 5 years, and I finally said okay. He was like, he sold me a story that was just a damn lie. He sold me a story that was 2008. He showed me a story. I don't trust nobody anymore. But that, like I said before,
Okay.
everything that hurt me developed me into who I am now. And the thing about it is, nobody want to accept responsibility of the new Raven. So y'all created
Okay.
this person, but y'all don't want to say you created the person. But see, I learned something about me. Like January, I talked to. People know I care about people. So by me caring about people, it's a downfall for me. I talk about these things, which y'all know. Some of
Mhm.
y'all don't know. Some of y'all do know. And we talk about a lot of stuff. And they go through a lot of different changes and stuff.
Mhm.
I don't share it with everybody because it's nobody's business. But my thing is, the only problem with that was everybody want to talk to me for a long time. But it's so sad that people don't have nobody to talk to without judging them, without ridiculing them, or putting them down. It's so sad that we can't hear people's stories and not make it about ourselves. Because if you do that to people, guess what they do? They shut down. And once a person shut down, it's hard to get them talking. And then
I agree.
the negative thoughts go in their head. They didn't want to think
Mhm.
about suicide. It's a lot. Jeremy said you got a big heart. That Scorpio energy, Paul Fiction was classic. It's definitely difficult. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But I made me some spaghetti. Well, I'm eating leftovers.
Mhm.
And it's so amazing how this world works.
It is.
And the thing is, I'm just tired. And the thing is, it's like you meet somebody and they want to take the protection off. And the first thing I'm thinking, you trying to give me something. When did this part come in the world? I be on Twitter and I see people don't use protection. I don't understand how women allow men to go inside them without protection. I don't get it.
I agree.
You notice that too? But that's just me.
Because I agree.
You're
Something
taking a chance.
that's how you get AIDS, disease, and all the disease because they don't use protection. Don't use protection disease, and you get a life threatening disease. And when you have that, and then feel like it's your fault. No, it's the person's fault. They should have put protection for themselves. Make common sense. Like me said, make it make sense.
I will never understand how people move, but I'm either here or there. I can't police people on their activities and stuff. I just try to make sure I watch myself. But a lot of times I've been in a situation
Hmm.
with men who tried to hold me down on the bed and have sex with me. And I'm fighting. I'm going to fight you.
They just want.
The real thing.
They don't. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
I want the real thing too. But I don't trust you.
Me
That's
too.
why I'm never
Okay.
going to get married. I'm never going to get married because I don't trust nobody. I don't.
It cuts the pleasure down when they have to wear a condom. That's all they want. They want that. Oh
Okay.
man, they want it all the way. So
Yeah,
that's that. That's their
Okay.
thing.
but the thing is, if you
Yeah,
don't use a condom with me, that means you ain't used a condom with other
yeah,
people before you got to me. So everything they
yep,
got, you willing to share with me. What you gonna tell me? You
yep.
Okay.
body? Are you okay, Hope? Can she come? Is she still don't hear us? Poor Hope. She trying. Y'all can see her? Or no?
I can see
I can see her.
Okay.
I can see her, but it's like a frozen screen.
Well, she's trying to come on her Wi-Fi. She's having a problem with the Wi-Fi. I live a better life with protection. No one is home. Exactly, NG. So, January, do you think my hair is too big? I think my hair is too big.
I think it's beautiful.
Thank you, Nova. But I'm saying, does it look too big to y'all? I just did it tonight, so I took a bath, but you know what, January? My head is big enough, though.
I like it. I like that.
Thank you. Y'all know I ain't gonna keep it. As soon as somebody upset me, I take it off. I'm fickle. If somebody make me upset, my hair changes. And I eat a lot. Thank you, MG. But you know, the only reason I got on my head is because the lace fronts was too tight. The lace fronts be tight on my head. It's almost as if they trying to give me the coronavirus. for for Hope.
It's like
I got like one,
nice.
2, 3, 4, 5 times. She tried to come on here, it's not working. Anyway, she is something wrong with her thing. But anything else you want to share,
10:59.
Nova? But let me just finish the transitional thing, and then I'm over it. We could just whatever. My thing is, when you start this stuff, it's because you're starting to think about other people. You're not thinking about yourself no more, and you lose hope and you lose self when you start letting people rent space in your head. People is going to have a problem with everybody. It's not an LGBTQ. It's just people. They got a problem with everybody. Women got a problem with women. Men got a problem with men. Women got a problem. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to disconnect yourself from people and love thyself. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
You lose hope
I agree,
exactly.
cause I agree, cause I agree,
Hey,
I agree though, I agree, cause we have to love ourselves, and also we think too much, we think too much, whereas for Egyptians, we think, we think, we think way too much how it's gonna be, we think way too much. Then, then we think what other people approve. They don't think they don't. Society don't think about us. Society don't think about what they think, what they are. If
but you know why we think
understand your,
you know why we think so
like
much.
what understand yourself.
You know why we think so much. Because as children growing up, our mothers say, "You gotta look a
Why?
certain way. I don't want nobody to talk about me. They'll be talking about me the way you dress." So now we growing up as children, we have to think about what other people think. That's where it started. You represent me. Don't be dressed like that going outside. Don't do this.
Mhm.
People, they put this in our head as children, and as adults, we think about what other people think when we leave out the door. Oh, wait till they see me. Look at my outfit. Wait till look what I got on, because that's what we've been taught. It's sad, but first and equals.
It's sad. I agree. Yeah, cause I agree. Cause I agree. Cause she was just me. I feel someone thinking I'm in my tradition. Just for just just trying to figure out. Just trying to. Okay, if I'm gonna have the tools I need for tradition, just thinking way too much. It's like it's kind of drive me crazy sometimes. I have one brain watch. I take it one step at a day, one step at a day. It don't happen overnight. It don't.
It's a
These
process.
don't be some women don't happen overnight. By the work. It takes time to practice. It takes because I just didn't even realize that I focus on negative, focus on the positive.
It's a process. Everything's a process. We're human beings. Somebody has a question that says, transgender women desire gay men or heterosexual men. That's what Seven said. Do transgender women desire gay men or heterosexual men? Okay, for me, I'll say this. I accept a man who is a man that don't live with the norms of the society.
Uh-huh.
Whether he's gay or heterosexual, he's a man. I would love to take a man and give him the strength of a woman so he wouldn't be such a coward. I'll be right back. Go ahead. You want to answer that?
That's so annoying.
All right.
Why are you saying that?
Hmm.
On my phone it said help isn't responding. Wait, close with messages. It said help isn't responding. Wait or send Facebook message. I'm just trying to figure out what should or send Facebook message. Send Facebook message.
It's true. Because the reason why with a man, women are more stronger than men. So I would rather the man have the energy of a woman so he can be strong. Because for some reason, these men don't got enough battery in their back. They are so weak. They're so weak. I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of them are. And a lot of them in our bed. Oh, don't let nobody know how I get down. Oh, I'm DL. All this. You so afraid. Then why are you over here? Because clearly, if a war broke out, you underneath the bed. Or you running down the street screaming. So why are you over here? Because you ain't a king. Or you running down the street screaming.
Thank you.
So why are you here if you're that afraid? And it's like the smell of cowardness. And the thing is that a lot of straight men are cowards. Now, the funny thing about it is, a lot of gay men are. A lot of gay men will fight for theirs. Funny thing again, a lot of gay women will fight. A lot of gay men will fight. Funny thing again, a lot of straight women will fight for theirs. A gay man, straight man, child please. A straight woman will fight for her truth. A straight man, child please, he will never stand up for his truth. He won't. I'm not saying all of it, but they won't. They're afraid. Now, how are you supposed to be the king of the jungle? I think they misinterpreted the nerd. They should have put queen. You the queen of the jungle and put the king on the woman's name. She's the king and you the queen. They missed. They got the words underneath the wrong people. You the queen, honey. You're not the king. Because if you was the king, we would never down no lifestyle. We have so many misunderstood truth and said, this is what I'm into. Mind your business. You check people. Make people respect you, but you can't because you're scared. You got to hide. You got to buy your hat. You got to sneak in. Put something in the door. You got to lean way back in the car because you're afraid. Because you're a queen. I'm straight. I like you. Hey, Dorco, somebody just left. And that's the thing about it. So where you from? I'm not pronounce your name. The tickle. All right now, we done got a little pink.
My bad. And my PC, my laptop resetted,
It's fine.
but I'm back.
Welcome back. I notice heterosexual men let women dominate in marriage. Men won't speak up. Thank you for explaining. But see, the thing about men, the men don't, men will not stand up to things that they like. A lot of times men,
Dominate?
a lot, but a lot of times men are with women because they told that's who they're supposed to be with.
Dominate? In
Yeah,
marriage? Like money wise?
like take over. She's the one in charge. Instead of him standing up being the man, he let the woman be the one in charge.
Money, you talking about money, right?
He's talking about everything.
I mean, like
He's just
some
giving,
men.
he's just giving an idea. He's not talking about every man, of course. It's not every
Oh,
man, you know. It's just a generalization how he feels. I am a small town, but I'm trying to move because I'm not. I'm sorry you're not happy. Where you live? You want to come on live? Let me see. You could join the app and come up here unless you're afraid. Are you afraid to play with? Let me stop. Here's Haps. You could join Haps. You can come up here with us.
because they say
You don't got to show your face. Go ahead, Daniel. I'm sorry.
they say that whole that the whole that peg thing that the women do.
I'm on the PC.
Oh,
You mean pecking, Daniel?
they say pegging. There's a oh that's gay. He's gay. He's gay for that. But yeah, I'll be watching them type of videos all the time.
Nova says she's on a PC. Seven says women make all the decisions for the family trips and yes, money too. Not all heterosexual men, but many. Also said nah, but I'm in Buffalo. Yes, women
And
have a big life. Okay.
I don't, I don't know marriage. Like some people say marriage. It's a some sort of a like contract, and for the man's side, they
Mm-hmm.
say it's it, it's like it's not a good contract, and that's why you don't see many men that want to
What?
marry no more because if she either way his percent of the money, his percent that 50, he's gonna give most of his money to the woman, and that's why many men won't consider marriage because it's not a good idea for some.
The
It
thing
all
about it,
depends on the relationship and marriage at the time.
you I mean, everything is different because everybody's different and stuff, but I don't know, but my thing is just that a lot of men, if you have a woman that takes care of finance better than you, then let her do it. If a one that works in better than you, just let her do it. I don't believe in roles when it comes to relationships or marriage and stuff like that. I
As
believe you
long
make
as
a
that
partner.
person's working, as long as that person keeps drive and you
I've
know
helped people that didn't have jobs. I put people on their feet.
and I just they don't have to necessarily have to have something, you
Just
know,
helping enough.
just yeah.
Would you take somebody that didn't have no money? Daniel?
Um it, like it depends on the situation.
That means
I'm
no.
willing
Your
I'll be
eyes say no.
like 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 we did, like me and my relatives helped pick up one homeless one time. It was one time only. We did help one guy get up off his feet. Now I don't know what's the thing about with that guy, but he apparently had a 15 hour job waiting for him in another state, and he had a
Mm,
spot, he had a house and everything, but I, I don't know what was the issue, and we ended up paying for his ticket back
right.
because he literally um did not have the money, did not have the car, didn't have wasn't
Yeah.
thinking, wasn't and he had to, at the time he was working two jobs, so I'm like, man. And then you know he had a job, I was working with him at the same job I work at, and they're like, it was getting to a point where he would fall asleep at work and they had to send him home. And I'm like, what is this dude doing? He's trying
Mm,
to and he's trying to get himself together, and he did. I'm hoping that he still is, um because he had a good paying job and stuff, but
right.
is you know hopefully he's doing well.
Well, you can't make people do what you want. Yeah, a lot of people are not mentally ready for a lot of things like they're supposed to be. Unfortunately, they're supposed to do a lot of things, but you know how this world is. You never really know. I know a lot of times I help a lot of people out, but the funny thing about that, we help people, they be the same ones turning against you somehow. You didn't have to help me. Why does this thing look blurry?
Because I've just no, this dude was clean dude, at least from what I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
No criminal background, no nothing. So I'm like, what's wrong with this dude?
Mm-hmm.
And when we picked up when I picked that man up, he was actually getting kicked out
Mm-hmm.
of where he was staying at, and um
Mm-hmm.
he had nowhere to go. All his
Mm-hmm.
bags and stuff were were with him. Because it was like in the middle of a shift, and I'm like, this dude has nowhere to go. And he was, I'm like, we did it. We did it, and we helped him out, got him back to the state, and I don't know how he got down to there, but yeah,
Well, God bless
there's a
you. At
lot to
least you got
deal
a
with.
good heart. You tried. You can't help everybody. Trust me. Don't even rest your brain on it, because some people is woof. You got to have a mental degree for some of the stuff, the way people come at you these days. But you got a good heart. God is going to bless you for that. You can't help everybody, though. It's the fact that you tried.
Most
Why?
of
Who do men fear?
men.
Go ahead, Dan. You want to read it?
Who do men fear the
You want to
most?
read it?
Men or women when it comes to hiding their gay or bisexuality?
Daniel?
I learned in a course I took
I
called.
think men. You want to answer that, or
No,
you
no,
want
no.
me
You
to?
go. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, the question was, who do men fear the most, men or women, when it comes to hiding they're gay or bisexual? I feel as though they are fear of both. Simple fact of the matter is that they're afraid because they don't really know which end they're going to get it from. And at the end of the day, when you're looking for someone else's approval to live your life, you're a weak person. And at the end of the day, I'm not going to judge them because everybody moves differently. But when you feel as though you need to find other people's approval, once I always said 1,000 times over, you broken and you really not loved thyself. Love thyself means I don't need someone else's permission or approval. Like I'm gonna do what I want to do, and if you can't do it, then I have to move forward. Because at the end of the day, I'm heading to death. I'm gonna die, and I can sit here and live my life for this world that don't get nothing about me. But that's just my opinion. Then you.
I mean, that
Then you get the. Then you get
the biggest fear. I mean, I would think that it'd be kind of the same. Men don't want to be raped, but laughter, they have to get
It's not.
comfortable with them.
He didn't say rape. He said your biggest fear of finding out you gay. Which one you think is the worst? The women find out, or the men find out?
The men finding out.
Really?
Why do men fear the most men when it comes to?
Yeah, try my phone, Raven.
Hey
I
Nova.
use my phone.
Because a lot of dudes got like when they told. Oh, sorry.
Everything worked to go on PC, so I just have to.
So Nova, okay. The question is, no, Daniel's about to answer this question. The question is, why do you feel? Who do you fear the most, men or women, finding out about you gay or bisexual? So Daniel's about to answer. Go ahead, Daniel.
I mean, they finding out somebody.
If you want somebody else to take it, somebody else will take it.
Nah, you take it, cause I don't know. That's a.
Okay, Nova, you want to answer that?
I really, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure.
Okay, I'll just answer. The simple fact of the matter is that this question was, who do you fear the most? A women that find out that you gay or bisexual. I feel as though they fear both of them finding out. I don't feel as though there's a certain section, either one. They don't want anybody to find out, so they're gonna sneak and hide. That's my answer. They're scared of both of them find out. That's why the DL is big, because they don't want either one to find out. With the men, they'll wear a hat. With the women, they'll lie and say it with their homeboys. They don't want either one to find out.
There's like a lot of men who get beat up just for coming out to like. I've seen like it's a whole bunch of. I can't remember what it was, like men in a group, and one at least there's like one or two of them that come out, and it's like they get beat up for it. I've seen that.
But the thing about that is that you have to be careful who you surround yourself around. I know I always learn one thing about myself: like attracts like. So while you beating on him, one of y'all is gay too. I talked about a story about me in Job Corps about them jumping on this guy, and one of the guys who jumped on and was fighting him tried to have sex with me in the bed in the campus. So he got in the bed with me, and I was being DL at the time. So he tried to have sex with me. And I was like, why would you do that to him? I didn't even know he got down like that. Because he didn't even look like the type. But he did. My friend came, he was like, yo, why you all over Raven like that? You know, he was like, all over me like what? And I looked at him. I ain't put him out. The reason why I joined Job Corps is because I didn't want to be gay. So I joined Job Corps because I was dating this guy. And he turned me out. Oh, he made me feel fabulous. Mother live. Oh, he had me running down the streets, kicking flowers and lilies. I was like, what did this man put in my body? I wanted it out, so I joined Job Corps. And I met another man. I didn't do nothing with him. I actually went AWOL. Because another female was there too. She was like, the Lord sent, she said, the Lord sent me to her. I was like, girl, you don't even know why I'm here.
Okay.
It was a pretty girl. But that was before transition, that's right.
He still got jumped by 30-something people, and you warned him. I'm still stoked about that.
No, but this was another guy.
That was another guy? Oh.
No, this is the guy that jumped him. That helped jump him.
Oh, that was the guy that jumped him?
Yeah, man. He was trying to get in the bed with me.
He's weird for that for me. That's weird.
But this is what they do.
Mm-hmm.
They throw you off their scent. This is how they work.
Mm.
That's the thing I'm saying. You jumped him and fought him, but then you trying to have sex with me. I'm like, yo,
Okay.
I was like, I'm not gay. Yes, that was my story, and I stuck to it.
Because
And I
I
was like,
mean, I would think that they would think that, oh, if y'all gonna have sex, one of y'all be on the lookout or two of y'all be on the lookout. How did they even get caught though?
Okay.
we don't even know if it was a true story or fake. Sometimes when you walk into a place and you're nice looking, jealousy starts rumors, and that
Cause
goes on women and men.
when I joined Job Corps, they gave us condoms, and I'm like, why do I need condoms? You just told me like they're so opposite. That's the other thing. They give us condoms, and I'm like, why do I need condoms for? You told me not to have sex. And
At least they gave you time.
the one I was at, um, it was top 10 disease. So they gave me a lot. They gave me a lot, and I'm like, I don't need this.
Did you
'Cause
think they thought you were suspect?
no, they
Okay.
didn't.
So you man it up a lot more in public. You become more masculine.
No, I really did. It really like that's. I don't really. There's no masking up to me, at least. I don't.
Sometimes people overcompensate when they want to be more. You know what I mean? I did it. I'm not gonna lie. I did it. I used to do. I used to play my role. I played my position.
Because I don't. I don't necessarily like. I don't be like, oh, you gonna do this, that. No, I don't. It's
But
not
see, I
me.
was more violent. I think I was more violent. I know I was more violent than y'all. I was more violent.
There's
I was
female
more
wings and
intense.
male
It was a
wings.
fight, honey. My friends was like, "How did you come here? Because you are like, and you here?" I said, "Because that's the kind of girl I am. I want to try all the men before I die."
They did
I'm just
have
playing.
trans people there. Uh,
Uh,
but this is probably. I'm not. See, I don't know for sure. I did see a trans person in there, but I don't. I never went into details with that trans person about all that other details because
okay. You know what's funny? You said that, Daniel. This is the thing I always wonder why people do. They'll say, it's like they'll know the proper terms instead of walking to them. It's like, yo, you a dude. Not funny. Instead of saying, are you trans? Like they know the word to say, but they won't say that. They'll go, are you a dude?
Okay.
Instead of them saying, are you transgender? They go, you a dude?
And to
It's
me,
not
that's to me that's the not gonna say to me that's they're different to me though. So I said for me, that's that's for me because they you know that's they say transgender and so you do to me that's disrespectful to me. To me that's very disrespectful though.
but you look like a girl, so I understand nobody will bother you though. And now that I find you taller than
because
me, I know they ain't messing with you. They said you'll put them hands on.
because
Okay.
Somebody said I had to live with boys, but the girls in me hated it. All right now. Somebody said, Gang said, Jalcor was a sausage fest
it is a
for
sausage
me.
fest.
Really? I
It
didn't
is.
experience that.
A lot of
What was
them,
the
a lot of
sausages
them
when I was
dirty
around?
motherfuckers. It stinks. Some of them need to take a shower.
Oh, it
Some of them
stinks?
like they stink. Like some of
Oh,
them shower.
oh, so
Like,
that's what the new word sausage fest means stink. That's what that means now? Because y'all
huh?
keep changing these words. So the new words, when somebody says sausage fest, they mean they
Oh no
stink.
no 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 no. Yeah,
Because
I
I'm
was just saying
confused.
they were dirty. Like they didn't take showers. They. Oh, this man didn't take shower for like 2 days. Dirty.
Mm.
Because
I
some
saw
of
this.
them.
I
Go
saw
ahead.
this guy that was I seen since I transitioned. He ended up being homeless. I saw him. He was looking at me all funny. I think he was low key like making fun of me. I was like,
Mm.
"It's okay. You don't know it's me though."
because I treat people with respect.
I know that's
Anybody,
what respect.
and it's just, you know, a lot of times I don't. Jo- it was a good and bad experience.
Okay.
Good and because it had like metal detector. We had like every time they would take us,
What was you at the prison version?
they had security guards when we went to Walmart and back to Job Corps. They made us take all your stuff out the bag. Let me see what you got. Let me see what you purchased. Anything metal, they were like, you gonna get a container. You can get this back, but you had to get a container because you can't have nothing metal, nothing no plastic, no. They tried to smuggle cigarettes. They tried to smuggle anything, and they could use it as a weapon. The one that I was at, it was
What kind of one was you at? That sound like a prison.
Okay, it sounds like it too.
Benjamin L. Hooks.
Oh, never mind. Don't tell me. Oh, I forgot. I know when I went AWOL, I climbed the fence. I climbed the fence and I took my bag through the fence and I left. And my ex came and got me on the train because my mother wouldn't send me a child. They
I
was
can't.
like, you gotta go to school to get your diploma. I already graduated. They said there's nothing wrong with graduating twice. I said, from high school? They said, what's the problem? I said, you so I'm present with graduating from high school 2 times. I said, you don't think that made me look dumb as hell? They're like, what is wrong with you? You got issues.
It's not boot camp. It was just that the one that I was in, they were known for fighting every day. We had
Did
like
you have any fights?
I didn't get into fights. No, not
Because you
me.
seem quiet.
I don't like fighting.
I
I'm
can
not
tell
fighting
you
type.
you like the type that would sit in the corner, eat your milk and graham crackers and read a book.
It's
Or
just that
tea.
I don't have time for fighting,
Exactly.
and with fight,
Mm-hmm.
it's a waste of
Because you're a
time.
good
And
person.
if I'm that mad, then I'll just walk away, leave the
You
building, leave. Um, because it's that. But I never had that problem. But these people, they treated it like a behavioral camp. Everywhere that gangsters gangsters were in there,
I keep hearing
and
did y'all hear the feedback I'm hearing? Do you hear the feedback, Daniel? And no.
yeah, a little bit.
Uh, my PC. I was
No,
on my little PC.
I'm not getting upset. It's just that there are a lot of stuff that went on when I was in Job Corps. It
Uh-huh.
A whole bunch of nonsense, and it was like not. It was grown men,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, you can't follow a simple direction.
Direction. Okay.
You
They
can't
called us
follow.
Okay.
they called us rejects.
And I'm like, man, and then getting punished for it. I'm like, why do all males gotta go in early? Such and such wing did something, and all males got to. I'm like, what? So I'm getting punished for something I didn't even do. What? And we had to go in. Everybody couldn't go out of the wing. You know, it it was a
When I
mess.
went, I loved it. I really loved it. All the men in their bags with their big bodies. I loved it. If I didn't want nothing out of life, I'd have stayed there. I just walked around there, just dangling along like a lost little slut.
Okay, girl.
But I had things in life I wanted to do. It's the perfect place to be if you don't want nothing out of life.
And there were military. Yeah, I think that's the thing that set it off for a
Mm-hmm.
lot of them, because a lot of the staff people, I think they were ex-military, and them
Mm-hmm.
ex-military do not play around.
Mm.
So I think they did when they did with the a lot of these people, they don't, some of them don't have experience, so they got to understand that this is a person with a behavior thing, and it's not regular for
Mhm.
them, and it's
January said, I feel getting Daniel upset.
no, I'm
Girl,
not getting upset. It's just that
no, wait a
I'm
minute,
not.
babe. No, she's saying that I fear you getting upset when kind people flip. She's saying that if you get upset when you're really nice, because if you're kind, you'll flip because you're really nice. And someone says, Gang says, I got a tattoo where my Job Corps base was at in honor of this boy named Child. What my glass? Can y'all read that? Cause I'm blind. Get my glass. Named it's like it's Michael and fell and secretly. His presence got me through the whole experience. Honestly, okay, okay. Mm. You went to John Nova?
I never been before. I never been. I never been. I
Okay.
never been.
Mm. I liked it, Daniel. I think the reason why I liked it because it was a bunch of men. And I, even though I was playing DL, I was looking at it. All the fine built men with the built bodies and oh, I just look at them. I used to
Mhm.
stay right in the bin with them. I played really hardcore. This is before, Oopala Land. This is when I was gay before,
Mhm.
but I was low key DL gay. I was looking at the men, looking at them, and they was touching me. I was like, oh my
Okay, girl.
God, you're so bad. And they was taller than me. They was Africans, and oh, I just said, so why is you always in here? Because it's a man. I smell hot, smelly balls and pissy underwear.
Okay, girl.
What?
It was, I mean, there was a bunch of black. And it's funny. I think I'm weird because I cater so much to black men that I don't. I think a lot of people be like scared. Like I'll be walking right up there with them. I'll be right there with them. I don't know what it is about me. There's so much about me I don't like. But I've noticed this thing about me that when it's black men, I go straight to where they at. I don't say nothing now. I got straight to. Then I notice a female, and I'm like, okay, get away, girl. The ones are mine. It's weird how I see my brain sometimes. Have you ever looked at yourself? Have you ever stepped outside your body and looked at how you act around other people?
Me.
Have you ever watched like you around a bunch of people and said, why did I do this? What made me make me do that? You ever sit outside yourself? I guess not. Neither one of y'all?
Mm.
Me. Yeah. With me. Actually, with me, I kind of had a boyfriend and a best friend at the same time. And back in special ed school, like he been with Jane Camp, but he was cool. He was a cool person to talk to. He was cool. I liked him. I liked him. He was cool.
Daniel?
Oh.
Daniel's looking
Um.
away. If I have nothing nice to say, I don't want to say anything.
um.
You don't have to
There's
answer
like
if you don't
no
want to.
like
It's okay.
a
It's okay. You don't have to listen. You don't have to answer anything I ask you on. Is just answer. Nah, I'll pass. That's
because
all.
there's like men, but then again, it's like he's not. You know, I have to approach him a certain way to tell him you like and ask him a
Oh, you over there
specific way. Are
fantasizing?
you like this? You, but I never. Let me see. I can't now. Not now. I don't think. No, I never had that happen to me.
Yeah, you.
Where I think to myself, why did I do that? You
You know
know.
what you did? You was looking at the person. You was like, I shouldn't share this part. Don't share it. You ain't got to be loose like me. I'm loose, honey.
Mhm.
I lay low and spread them wide. I open my legs to married men. Anyway, um, I thank y'all for coming on here. We've been on here for 2 hours and 39 minutes, and it is now 12:37. Raven wants to eat. I'm greedy. I haven't eaten today. Well, I ate today. You know I'm greedy. But I thank you all, my little baby sister Nova,
Thank you too much. I
my
love you,
baby
girl.
brother Daniel. Thank you all for coming on here. And we all love your shirt. We also love your look, Daniel.
Me
Compliment
too.
your
Okay.
parents because they made a pretty baby, honey. We sorry you have to suffer for being so fine. But and we love you, my beautiful sister Nova, 6'2". Yes. She let me know, sis, you ain't alone. And
Okay.
I love y'all for coming on here, and thank you for coming, and thank you Nova for not being like the last time. Thank
Mhm.
you. This is what I like. Thank you, Mama.
Mhm.
Anyway, I'll be talking y'all behind the scenes. Thank y'all. I'm gonna shut this live up. Thank everybody on YouTube. Thank you, January. Um, Zanaya, MG Gang. Oh, I think I forgot somebody's up here. Seven. Do you know Little Nas represent himself as a black man? Yes, we know that. Um, and everybody on YouTube and stuff. January, MG Gang, Zanaya, everybody up here on YouTube land. So if I forgot anybody, let y'all know. Thank you for coming on here. And I love you all. Have a good night. And everybody get something to eat. You know, we're about to tear the refrigerator up. All right now, Rockefeller.
Love.
I see you, Mama. I'll talk to y'all later. You know, I'll be talking y'all behind the scenes. So thank you for coming on with me. Talk to
Okay.
you
You be
later.
safe.
All right.
You be safe, Raven.
All
Everyone
right.
be safe. God bless.